So I'm still out here trying to build soil for next year's garden. I got all the beds composted except for that little bit of that one. I did not get it done. I ran out of compost. I'll finish it in the spring. This bed here is of the leaves that we showed you the other day, and I just now got this walkway wood chipped. Easy for you to say, right? And I got the rest of them to put wood chips in. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily have to wood chip those beds, because there's still a fair many wood chips in them, as you can see. And yeah, I'm on my phone right now. I don't get the camera, but it is a beautiful evening here in the middle of, well, early November. It's pretty nice out this evening. So I just wanted to show you how much progress we made on building soil for next year. So that's where we are with that. Also to anybody that's wanting any of our products, they are on our online store. The description for that's always below. But the main reason for this video isn't to talk about what we're doing here. I mean, it's an update for sure. Right now, this time of year, you're gonna get an hour of daylight in the evenings after I get home from work. So I don't get much time to get a whole lot accomplished. Yesterday Heather got a lot of the compost put down before I got home. But my main reason for this is to rant a little bit about people talking about a lot of different things in the world, and my own personal opinion to everybody, and you can take it to the bank, you can do whatever with it. It doesn't matter a whole lot to me. Everybody wants to change this and change that, and just be the change. You know, if you want to change, there's nothing stopping you from being that change. There's nothing saying you have to, but if you're wanting to do whatever, do it. Who's going to stop you? Nobody, right? So if you want to change the world in whatever way, instead of going out here protesting and being mad at everybody and making everybody else mad at you for no reason whatsoever, just go out and just be the change. You know, I don't understand people when they say this, that, and whatever. You know, we got climate change, we got global warming. You know what? I don't personally believe. I do believe in climate change, and I do believe that the humans are definitely polluting the soil, especially in the U.S. Most of our food that is grown in the U.S. with all the GMOs and chemicals is illegal in most other countries. If you want to change that, right here, change it. Eat your own food, grow your own food. Don't buy the crap. You know, it's pretty simple. Sorry, my finger's in the way. I got my phone, my arm's getting tired of holding that one up, so I'll hold this one up for a while. You know, we got raspberries growing here. We got up there, we got all kind of food growing here. You know, we ain't got a whole lot of property. But if you want to change that, if you want to change the food system in the world, it starts right here at your own house, right? And it doesn't matter where you live. Doesn't matter where you live or who you are. You can do this. Anybody can do what I'm doing here. This soil down here is so much trash, right? There's nothing but rocks and clay is all it is. Either make compost or buy compost, whichever. You can get wood chips. They're not free, but they're fairly cheap. Well, they're maybe free for some people. They're not free for us. Wood chip or chip drop or whatever it is, they won't bring it here. In fact, last year they was out at the end of our lane, which is 100 yards from our house, cleaning up around the telephone poles and whatnot, chipping it. And I asked that guy to drop them off back here. He said no problem. When they were done, they went up the road. They don't drop them off back here. They're not gonna, which is fine. I know somebody an arborist that takes care of trees. I'll just buy them off of him, which is fine. That doesn't bother me a whole lot to pay a little bit for that kind of stuff. We need it anyways. Then he can use the little extra cash, keep it in the community's fine. If you can get it for free, great, go ahead, do it that way. But if you want to change the world, and it doesn't matter how you want to change it, it starts with you. And if people were complaining about they want term limits for Congress, you know what? We got a constitution that says every 2 years they're up for election. Don't vote them back in. It's pretty simple to figure it out. Don't vote them in. They're not going to vote themselves out. There's never going to be term limits on them people, because they're never ever going to vote that way. They're never going to vote themselves out of a job. Never. That's our responsibility. I'm sorry for ranting, but some of this stuff just drives me insane. I don't understand why people are the way they are. I don't have a lot of people follow me. Maybe people will watch this, maybe they won't. Maybe YouTube might delete it off there. I don't know, don't really care. The reason for this video is to talk about how much progress we made, which I did that in the first 30 or 40 seconds. The last 4 minutes I've been ranting about people complaining about this or that or the other thing. You know, way I look at things, the good Lord will take care of those who take care of the earth. I'm a steward for this place, and whatever's going to happen to me is what's supposed to happen to me. I started this journey. I started it before my mother passed away, but I got into it really hard after she passed because she died of cancer, and I knew there was better ways to eat. People need to watch some documentaries, read some books. Our food system in this country is corrupt, really big time corrupt. Watch Food Inc.'s a good one to start with. You can go from there. There's lots of documentaries out there on food. So I'm going to wrap this up. Sorry for the rant. Thanks everybody that watched it up to this point. If you want to follow along with the journey, follow along. Please share it and subscribe. Subscribe to our channel and share this with your friends and family. And until we meet again, take care and God bless.